Hey everyone, welcome to Obi Studios. Today, I want to show you a new tool I've been working on called Clampster. Clampster is a font size clamp generator that allows you to easily set a minimum and a maximum font size and width for your text. It's perfect for responsive design and ensuring your text is legible on all screen sizes. To use Clampster, all you need is a minimum and maximum width and font size and a CSS selector. Clampster is easy to use. It's perfect for both beginners and advanced users. So if you want to make sure your responsive design work a lot easier, let's head over to Clampster and give it a try. Alright, so when you visit the website, clampster.obstudios.io, this will be the first thing that you're going to encounter. That is, if this is your first time. So you're going to see that there are already predefined input file sizes over here, 500, 1500, and then you have your clamp function generated here. I'm just going to take you through how this is being done and some of the features that are included on this website particularly, because there are a few clamp generators out there and I just want to show you that this is a bit different. It's not like the other ones. So I'm going to show you the difference over here so that you can know how this works. All right, so over here you can see that you do have your values that you need to input, your input values over here, and then you have a selector. So your input values, you can just go and just click up and down, and then you are going to see your values change just like that on the fly. You can also do a little number division over here inside the input fields, just like that. Also, you do have on the font sizes, you do have pixels and you do have rem. Just you can see it. You can mix and match them. You don't really have to use pixels and like the same thing all over again, which is pretty nice. Another thing that you can do is to add a selector. So what is a selector? So if you have a CSS class that you are applying this to, you don't really have to go in and write the CSS selector over in one place, come and do all of those long things. What you can do is you can just put your CSS selector name over here, and then on the fly you can see your clamp generator has generated a CSS class plus the input, the font size, and the clamp function right on the fly. You can also use an ID. So if you want to use an ID, you can use an ID just like that. If you don't want to use any of those two, you don't want to use an ID or a class, you can just remove it and you have your font size and clamp expression just like that. And you can just when you come to the generated field, you can copy. You have a notification over here. You can also save. So saving is one of the features that I really like when it comes to this website. I really like it because upon using some of the other generators out there, you can just create your inputs, your values. There's no selector, and then you can just copy it, and that is fine. But with the saving mechanism that I've implemented on this website, you are able to save your clamp values and your function, and then you're able to come back and just copy them all over again. You don't have to keep creating it over and over and over and over again. You can store it, come back later, and also just copy it. So when you click on the copy, things are copied, and then you can use it for your own desire as you want. Another thing that you can also see is that you also have a remove feature over here where you can remove it. If you're not going to use it anymore, you can just click on remove and it's gone. You can re-save it again. Another thing that you should also know is that you cannot save something twice. See, input and output already saved, so you can't save that twice, which is good because you don't really want to save something more than once when it is not needed, right? So that is something that is really good. You can just give it something like that, and yeah, you can just save it, which is pretty nice. One thing that you might also want, you might have seen over here, is the download feature. How does that work? So over here, I have implemented this download feature that if you want to have all. Let's say I've removed that, and then I'm going to add another one. These classes, go back. So if you input this, and then I'm going to save that. So let's say we have added, we've saved all of these stuff, and then we want to take them somewhere else. You want to send it to someone. One way that I have made sure that you can do that is through a text file. So you have your inputs and your values saved, and then you can just click on download. When you click on download, your file will be downloaded. Another thing that you can do is you can give your file a name. You can say that Hobby Studios, and then you can give it text just like that. This is a sample name, and then you just click on download. When you click on download, you can see that your file has downloaded, and when you open it, you can see your names and other stuff like that, which have been inputted over here, which is pretty nice. Another thing that you can also do is to clear your storage. There is a remove button over here, but there's also a clear. What are the difference? So the clear your storage removes everything that you do have in your storage. So you have to use it carefully. You do not want to, let's say, mistakenly clear your storage when you don't want to do that. Because if you do that, you won't be able to retrieve it anymore. So make sure that you really want to clear everything in your storage, and then you click on that. If you just want to remove one, and then you can also do this, which is really important and also really powerful. So this is Clampster. I'm really enjoying using it. So if you are ever looking for a way to generate clamp function, you can try my own website, where you do have selector fields, and you do also have a storage feature where you can store everything that you have generated. One thing that I might have forgot is that you can also, when you save something and you do, let's say, close your browser, you can come back and whatever that you saved is still there. And that is amazing. You can refresh and it's still going to be there. So that is something that I implemented that I'm really proud of. So this is how Clampster works, and give it a try. You can leave a comment below if this is something that you're ever going to use. I'm going to do a next video on how you can use clamps in your own design to create something more responsive and flexible. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing tools and tutorials. Thank you for watching.